something for $1.
You Get Rempel was in line outside Hanger's Fashion Warehouse before it opened this morning. She smelled a bargain and she wasn't about to miss out.
I love the thrill of the hunt. I really do.
But there's not much hunting to be done when everywhere you turn you see signs like these. The perfect prices for filling a cart or two. And these blowout sales have even made Boxing Day believers out of those who normally stay away.
Very good deals, yeah. The sweaters, the jogging suits for $19.99 and this for $5.99. Yeah, great sales, yeah.
Oh, it's very cheaper. Holy smoke, I can't believe.
Okay, everybody, we have one rack here.
It's crazy, it's chaotic, but boy, it's fun. And with up to 90% off things like jackets, how can you go wrong? But there is method to this madness.
We lose our minds on Boxing Day. We can take a $30 item and sell it for 8 cents, 18 cents, 38 cents. It's just a time for us to empty the shelves and get ready to turn the corner for spring so we can bring in more deals for all our customers.
How much, Al? $12.
So when these Boxing Week deals benefit both the retailer and the customer, the only person who loses is the last one to the sales rack. Jill McIntyre, CKY 5 News. Pat Hall started her business with the bare essentials, a sewing machine and a pair of scissors. Now Pat has more customers, well, than she can bear, and they're all after her unique craft.
When I did my grandma's coat, I remembered how nice it was to have a remembrance of my grandma. And I thought maybe other people would like something like this.
Pat uses more than fur coats to make her bears. She also gives her creations personality by using customers' clothing or keepsakes.
Sometimes they'll bring me a doily that Grandma made, and I'll put it around the neck. A locket, a cameo's been put on some of the bears. I've made a bear with Grandpa's coveralls and Grandma's apron.
It's personal touches like that which makes each bear a treasured memory, and for Hall, that's the most important thing.
This belongs to a lady by the name of Gay, and this bear is going to be a special bear. If you know Gay, she's very caring. She always works volunteer work. So this bear is going to have a really special touch to it.
Because so much time is spent on each bear and the creative process involved in making each bear's personality, Pat can't take any more orders before Christmas, but she's willing to take all the orders she can in the coming new year. So please, bear with us. Near Clandeboy, Jill McIntyre, CKY 5 News. 11-year-old Joseph Stephenson may not know a lot about the politics behind child poverty. He may not know our minimum wage hasn't gone up since 1996 or that Manitoba has the highest child poverty rate in the country. What he does know is what it's like to be poor.
It's just like playing football. You know how like try getting a goal and sometimes you get knocked down? It's kind of like that.
Sadly, Joseph is a statistic. He's one of tens of thousands of children living below the poverty line. And he's the reason the Social Planning Council of Winnipeg wants things to change.
There's a lot of work to do, a lot of partnerships we've got to do. It's not a matter of push-pull and them and us. It's a matter of us together trying to get this thing done.
The provincial report states that lower-income families would have to make almost $12 an hour just to meet the poverty line. That's why more and more people are turning to places like the Winnipeg Harvest. In fact, 44% of the people who use the Harvest resources are children. Barb has seen poverty firsthand. She's a single mom raising 3 young boys. She also volunteers at Winnipeg Harvest.
It makes me feel sad, but it makes me feel better because when you give something to someone, you know they're not going to be hungry afterwards.
And it's places like the Winnipeg Harvest that give the working poor a helping hand. And it's programs like this that give kids like Joseph hope for a brighter future.
I want to be a paleontologist or a vet.
With a little help and some hope, anything's possible. Jill McIntyre, CKY 5 News.
The coldest day. We've had 32 this morning, and with the wind chill, it felt more like -40. There's nothing like a cold snap to put the travel industry in high gear. After a very slow start this fall, Manitobans are finally packing their bags and heading south. CKY 5's Jill McIntyre shows you where the bargain hotspots are and how to get there as cheaply as possible.
Oh, come on, yeah. Everybody.
Crystal clear waters, white sand beaches, and loads of fun. An island paradise. Not so fast. Take a good look around. We're in the midst of a Manitoba deep freeze where minus 25 feels almost balmy and fingers and toes freeze in just a few minutes. It's the time of year when many Manitobans decide to leave this ice and snow for the sand and surf. They're leaving for days, weeks, and sometimes months.
Oh, I'm heading to San Diego. I have a condo down there.
Enjoying scorching temperatures.
Between 32 and 35 degrees.
Sounds good.
Yes, sounds pretty good. I'm pretty excited.
With only the bare essentials.
Shorts, tanks, bathing suits, and that's about it.
Are you jealous yet?
We've had 2 years where things were mild, and now that it's cold again, everyone's remembering that they can't stand a whole winter at home. So it's really unbelievable how busy it's gotten. It really is.
Good afternoon, Renaissance Travel. Patty speaking.
Right now, deals abound for places like Mexico, Cuba, and the Dominican Republic, but you'd better act fast.
The time to book is now. I don't know. We've had some really good prices in the past few months, and as it gets colder, the prices are going up, and I don't really see them coming down at this point.
So if you've decided that you'd rather be here, the time to act is now, because leaving may be the only way to forget about this bitter cold, at least for a couple of weeks. Jill Makashon, CKY 5 News.
If you are headed south this winter, here are some safety tips to make sure your dream vacation doesn't become a nightmare.